Plus, get oil changes for life with every new vehicle purchase.
You've got to come and see us at Murdoch Hyundai.
Fox 13's Aaron Cox, part of Utah's #1 news team.
Coming up on the Fox 13 Quickcast, a University of Utah detective fired after the Lauren McCluskey murder has a new job in law enforcement. We'll tell you how the trade war with China is impacting Utah businesses. And after their family van went up in flames, a local father provides an update on the road to recovery.
This is a Fox 13 Quickcast.
The lead detective in the Lauren McCluskey case has gotten a new job with the Weber County Sheriff's Office after being fired from the University of Utah. After McCluskey's death, Detective Kayla Dalloff was criticized for the way she did not treat McCluskey's complaints seriously enough. The U then fired the detective after a similar case where she failed to immediately arrest a student who made death threats to a domestic violence victim. Dalloff's lawyer says his client was set to fail.
Seeing her get railroaded by the university was not something that was acceptable to me. I believe she's a scapegoat for the McCluskey case.
Dalloff's attorney appealed her termination at the U, but unanimously lost that appeal. Layton police have arrested 21-year-old Christian Becerra in connection with a series of lewdness acts. Police say he faces 3 counts of lewdness and a 4th count of lewdness involving a child. Police say in each case, Becerra drew victims close to his red car, seen here, then exposed himself. A man is behind bars tonight accused of leading police on 2 high-speed chases overnight. Investigators say 23-year-old Kent Barlow led Draper and Cottonwood Heights police on a chase on his motorcycle. Then police thought they had him cornered, but he dumped the bike, ran, and jumped into a police cruiser. Barlow was eventually taken into custody in Midvale on several charges. Ogden police have arrested a man who they say broke into at least 2 homes this week. In one of them, a mother was home with her 2 children. On Wednesday night, the man kicked in the front door while they hid in a back room and called 911. Police arrested Waddups this morning while he was breaking into another home.
As far as we know, in the investigation now, we're aware of these 2, but it could be possible that he's associated with others.
The suspect is charged with suspicion of felony burglary, criminal mischief, and theft. A family of 5 faces a long road to recovery after their van exploded in Saratoga Springs last month. The Joneses were leaving the Pelican Bay Marina when their van caught fire. The youngest, 4-year-old Lily, is still in the burn unit. Her father says she's undergone several surgeries and has lost all 10 of her toes. A fundraising page has been set up for the family. You can find it on a link on our website. Kristen.
The cool down is leaving us. The heat is returning big time this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Sunday, we get the winds and the heat. Fire dangers ramping up. Red flag warnings in effect for our northern mountains. And then we have fire weather watches in effect for the Wasatch Front. Most of Utah in that I-15 corridor and even out towards Elko. So get ready for high fire danger for the weekend. Right now, though, it's feeling nice, 76 degrees. Winds are nice and calm. And when we wake up tomorrow morning, we'll start off in the 50s and low 60s, 40s for the Wasatch Back, 70s down south. Highs tomorrow in the low to mid 90s for the Wasatch Front, and we'll top out in the high 90s down south. Your 7-day forecast, southern Utah, we're back to 102 on Sunday and more heat next week. Northern Utah, temperatures will top out in the 90s for the weekend, but the 80s return early next week.
Thanks, Kristen. Crews are making a lot of progress on 2 wildfires in Utah and Beaver counties. The Goose Point fire on West Mountain has scorched almost 9,000 acres, now 90% contained. In Beaver County, what crews call the mile marker 122 fire has burned a little more than 1,200 acres. That fire's 60% contained. World Trade Center Utah says local businesses that export goods to China are faced with uncertainty because of new tariffs. Utah companies are also having to look at relocating factories in China to other countries. They say you might notice a higher price at the store on goods imported from China, anywhere from a 5 to 15% jump.
The electronics section, homeware, shoes, clothing, textiles, equipment and tools. All of those areas, if you look at the store, a lot of those are either made in China or made with components from China.
World Trade Center Utah also says Utah farmers who export dairy and alfalfa will take a hit. Bottom line, local businesses and consumers may have to make adjustments to navigate the trade war. Finally, North Ogden is for chalk artists this weekend. The 4th annual Chalk It Up Art Festival will feature hundreds of artists, live music, food, and a 5K race. All the money raised will go to the nonprofit Just a Break, a group dedicated to helping local cancer patients. That is the Fox 13 Quickcast, the day's top stories in just 5 minutes. Now don't go anywhere. Modern Family starts right now.
Oh, good you're up. Oh, it is such a beautiful day. Let's go have brunch somewhere outside where I can wear my new sunglasses, huh? Ew, gross, what happened to you?
I'm hot. No, I'm cold.
Oh, no.
We have that concert tonight.
I know, but that's the furthest thing from my mind, okay? We had amazing seats for Lady Gaga, and he gets sick. I'd been